Okay, so let's start. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rules of Ra. Well, first of all, Ra is heavy or light?
It's a happy. Both.
Both. You're right.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Ra can be heavy and light. So when
Yeah.
it's heavy, when it's light, let me tell you some general cases. First,
Mm-hmm.
when it's with a fatha,
Oh,
or
it's heavy.
yeah, or dhamma, then it's heavy. Don't think,
Yeah.
it's just heavy. Okay? These
Yeah.
are general cases. So when you see ra, whenever and wherever you see ra with a fatha or ra with a dhamma, then it's heavy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There is no any other way, just heavy. The second point is when it's with a kasra,
Oh, it's a one is half a kasra.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a
it's
light.
light. Yeah. When ra with a kasra, it's a light ra. So the third point is we will take some examples, but let's mention just these three pillars first. When ra has a sukoon, sakina, it's heavy or light. When it's sakina, it depends on the haraka before. It
Yeah.
depends on the haraka before it, okay? The previous haraka. Previous haraka. What does it mean? So if ra has a sukoon and the previous letter, let's name it X letter, okay? It doesn't make
Mm-hmm.
sense. I don't need to know the letter. Let's name it
Yeah.
X letter for any letter. And this X
Yeah.
letter has a fatha or has a dhamma,
Mm-hmm.
so ra is heavy. If ra has a sukoon and the previous letter, which is X letter, has a kasra, then ra is light. Get my point? Let's take some examples to see. So the word Rahim.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
So this ra is heavy or light? Huh? This
It's
ra has
heavy.
has a fatha, so it's heavy. So you need to full mouth. Full your mouth. It's raw, raw.
Yeah.
Don't say ra,
Yeah.
ra.
You're right.
No, raw.
Yeah.
As you say, for example,
Yeah.
saw,
Oh. Oh.
do, yeah, qaw, any heavy letter, it becomes heavy like them. Raw, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
how about the word, for example,
Mm-hmm.
so this ra is heavy or light?
It will be heavy.
Yeah,
Oh,
heavy. Why heavy?
wait.
Because of the dhamma, right?
Because yeah.
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 So
It's
it's a full mouth letter as well. It's ru,
half
ru,
a dama.
yarumu, yarumu.
Yeah.
And here same. Ra,
Mhm. Yeah.
rahimun, rahimun.
Oh,
Look at the tone. It's ru, ru, yaru. Heavy. Get my point?
mhm.
Yeah. Look at this one.
Yeah.
So this ra is heavy or
Very
light?
light.
Light. Why? Because of the kasra. So
Mhm.
kasra
Because
makes
the
it
kasra.
light. So you need to,
Mhm.
you pronounce it with an empty mouth. It's ri. Always we smile. We smile with this.
Yeah.
Mary. Kasra
Marie.
makes you smile, by
Marie.
the way.
Marie. Yeah.
Yeah, Mary. Look at Ra.
Yeah.
Focus on the Ra. Ri. Ri. Mary. In the beginning, we were
Yeah.
saying Ra. Ru. We join the lips,
R-
we join the mouth. We make the lips like Ra.
mhm.
We make the mouth like this. Ra. Ru. But in this case, we smile. Mary. Ri. With an empty mouth. Okay? And here with a full mouth. You see the screen, right? You see the whiteboard. So here a heavy
Mhm.
ra, here heavy because of the fatha, here heavy, because of the
Yeah.
yeah, because of the dhamma, and here
Yeah.
light because of what? Because of the kasra, right?
الكسرة.
Yeah, perfect. So this ra is heavy or light? This ra has a sukoon. So what does it mean? We just agreed that if ra has a sukoon, we check the previous one. Remember this one? Remember this third
فر.
point? Yeah. We said when it's
Mhm.
sakina, when ra has a
Yeah.
sukoon, it
Mhm.
depends on the previous
It
haraka.
depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't look at the previous letter, which is fa. No, look at the haraka of the previous letter. So this,
Mhm.
so when ra has a sukoon, we don't check the previous letter itself. No, we check the haraka
Yeah.
of the previous letter. Yeah, ra depends on
Yeah.
the haraka, doesn't depend on the letter.
Mhm.
So if the haraka is fatha or dhamma,
Mhm.
so fatha or dhamma makes ra heavy. If ra has a sukoon and the previous letter, which is X, let's name it X letter for any letter.
Yeah.
Any letter. I don't need to know which letter. No, any
Yeah.
letter.
Yeah.
And this X has a kasra, so this kasra makes ra light. So look at this one.
Mhm.
Here ra has a sukoon. Well, we agreed if it's with a sukoon, check the previous letter. But don't check the previous letter itself. Check the haraka of the previous letter, which is kasra in this case. So this kasra makes ra light. So in this case,
فر.
this is a light. Yeah, exactly correct. Fir.
فر.
Look at this with
Yeah. فر.
an empty mouth. We don't say
فر.
fir. We don't say fir'aun. No, fir'aun. Fir.
Yeah. فر.
Yeah, perfect. Don't forget to smile as we agreed, okay? Fir, fir'aun, fir'aun, fir'aun. Agreed?
Mhm.
Another
Yeah.
one. Look at this one. Sorry. So this ra is heavy or light?
مر. Light. مر.
Yeah, perfect. Why? Because sakina and the previous letter has a kasra.
Yeah.
So this kasra
Yeah.
makes light, yeah, effect on the ra, make it light. So mir, not mir, no, miryatin.
مر.
Okay, and
مر.
this is light as well. No, not mir, mir, smile.
يسمى مر.
Yeah, mir, miryatin. How about that one? So this ra is heavy or light in this case?
Oh, it's a heavy.
Heavy, perfect. Why?
Because of فتحة.
Because of the fatha before, perfect. So
Yeah.
it's yaru with a full mouth. Now it's a full mouth.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So it's heavy. So it's yarqub. No, yarqub. Don't forget the qalqala
ير.
here. Yarqub,
Mhm.
yarqub, heavy. Yarqub.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, it's heavy.
look at this one.
يرجعون.
Yeah,
Still it's heavy.
exactly. Heavy. Yeah, you're right. It's still heavy. Why? Because of the same
Mhm.
reason. So
Some. Yeah.
yurja'un.
يرجعون.
Yeah, exactly correct. Yurja'un. Not
Mhm.
not yurja'un. No, yurja'un. Get my point?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. But we have some exceptions for this one. Number one is when ra has a sukoon and the previous letter, which we name it X letter, has a kasra, but the following letter, I mean the letter which comes after ra, is a heavy letter. So in this case, ra has to be heavy. Why? It should be light because
Okay.
it's second and the previous one has a kasra. Yeah, but this is an exception. Give me an
Oh,
example. Yeah, let's take this example.
let me write. Okay, if the ra is in the middle, somewhere in the middle. Is that right?
Yeah, it has to be in the middle because it's with a sukoon. Cannot be in the beginning. Now look at this one. This ra,
oh, fir-
yeah,
فرقة
yeah, this ra,
فرقة أو فرقة.
okay, just listen. This ra is heavy or light? It should be light because it's sakina and the previous letter has a kasra. No, wait. The following letter, which is qaf, is a heavy letter, right? Qaf is a heavy letter. So this heavy letter affects on the ra. Yeah, makes it heavy. So firqa, heavy. Okay? Look
Okay.
at this one. Ra sakina. Look at this example. Ra has a sukoon. The previous letter has a kasra, so it should be light, right? Should be light, but no. The following letter, the letter which comes after ra, is sad,
Mhm,
which is a heavy letter. So this
mhm.
sad makes ra heavy. So this ra is heavy, not light. Why? Because of the heavy letter comes after the light ra. So it becomes heavy ra now. مرصاد إن ربك mirror like this, not mirror. It should be mirror,
Oh,
but no. But here let's put
نور.
a condition which is very, very important. This condition
Mhm.
here it must be in one word, okay? Because if it's in two separate words, so no, right is still light.
Oh, yeah, that's different. Okay, yes.
What does it
When
mean?
they are together,
Yeah,
same sentence.
same word, not the same sentence.
Yeah, yeah, same word. See, like is that right?
Look at this example. So now we have ra, and this ra has sukoon, as you see, correct? This ra is heavy or light. I don't know. I need to check the letter before. We agreed if ra has a sukoon, we check the letter before. The letter before is ba with a kasra. So kasra makes ra light. So this ra is light. But someone could tell me, no, wait, the next letter is a heavy letter. No, it's in two separate words. It's not in the same word. So now this ra is still
Oh,
light.
oh, yeah.
So this ra is light because it's in two separate words. We don't say فاصبروا صبرا. No. فاصبر light. فاصبر صبرا. فاصبر like this. فاصبر. Ra is light, not heavy. Why? Because the heavy letter is not in the same word with ra. Yeah, it comes after the ra, but in two separate words. You understand? Allah Azza wa Jalla says,
Yes.
وَلَا تُصَعِّرْ خَدَّكَ لِلنَّاسِ. Surah Luqman. Let's write it. تصعر خدك. تصعر خدك. So this ra is heavy or light? This ra heavy or light? Sakina. So when it's sakina, we agreed we check the previous letter. The previous letter is ayn with a kasra. So we don't check the previous letter itself. We check the haraka of the previous letter. The haraka is kasra, so it should be light. And it's light. تصعر. But wait, the next letter is a heavy letter. Yes, a heavy letter, but in two separate words, so it doesn't work. So this ra is light. تصعر خدك. ولا تصعر خدك للناس. We were explaining the exceptions of this case, as you see, and we said this is the exception number one. If
Mhm,
ra has a sukoon, the previous letter has a kasra, but the following letter in the same word is a heavy letter. Don't
mhm,
forget, it's in one word, in the same word is a heavy letter, then ra has to be heavy, not light. This is the exception
mhm,
number one. How about the exception number two? Exception number two is when the ra is preceded by non-regional kasra. Non-regional kasra. For example, the word irka'u. Look at this word. Or for example, ارجعي إلى ربك يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك. So How we pronounce Hamzatul Wasl in this case? It's with a kasra.
I think it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Error.
Why?
Yeah, error.
Why?
Because of
Why it's heavy? The letter
because
before, the letter before
it's,
has a
it's
kasra.
yeah,
Irji'i,
error.
irka'i. It should be light, not heavy. Yeah, but this is an exception because this kasra is non-original, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
it's not with an original letter. It's with hamzatul wasl, with alif wasl. It's invisible, you know? It's
Yeah, yeah.
invisible. You will not see it. You won't see it because it's with hamzatul wasl. But we
Mm-hmm.
apply the kasra, but this kasra is non-original. That's why it's not written. So we make the ra heavy because this is non-original kasra. But it's a kasra. So error heavy ra, not light. Should be light because of the kasra. But no, this is an exception, and it's a heavy ra. Irka'u. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Irji'i. Irji'i. Like this. You understand?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is very important. So
Mm-hmm.
let's revise again. We said when ra has a fatha, it's heavy. When it's with a dhamma, it's heavy. When it's with a kasra, it's light.
It's light.
How about if it's with a sukoon? Sorry, ra with a sukoon. It depends on the previous haraka. So check the
Mm-hmm.
letter before, not the letter itself. Check the haraka of the
Yeah,
previous
yeah.
letter. If it's fatha or dhamma, then it's heavy. If ra has a sukoon and the previous letter has a kasra, then it's light. And don't forget, in this case, we have two exceptions. Okay? First
Okay.
exception,
What?
huh?
Okay.
The first exception is when ra has a sukoon, the previous letter has a kasra, but the following letter is a heavy letter. So in this case, ra is heavy, not light. And the second exception is when ra is preceded by non-original kasra. Okay? So this
Mm-hmm.
kasra is non-original, so this ra is a heavy ra. Okay, not light ra. This is very important. Now let's mention some points. When ra has a sukoon, we usually check the previous letter, which is x. But x, when it's with a fatha or dhamma, ra is heavy. When it's with a kasra, ra is light. But x, in case x doesn't have a haraka, in case x has a sukoon, what should we do? This is a problem.
I think it's heavy.
No, no, it depends. We need to make a small test to this x. We
Mm-hmm.
test it. If it's ya with the sukoon, or if it's any other letter. Okay, something else, any other letter. So if this x is ya sakina, then ra is light.
Yeah.
Okay, if this x is not ya, is any other letter with a sukoon, then check back, go back and check the letter before. Okay, if the letter before has a fatha or dhamma, ra is heavy. If it's with a kasra, then ra is light. You understand? Here,
Yes.
check the previous haraka, not the previous letter, haraka.
Yeah, haraka.
Let's take some examples to see. The word khayr, khayrun. This ra, in case I continue, in case I carry on, when I carry on, this ra is heavy, right? Why heavy? Because of the dhamma. It has a dhamma, and dhamma makes ra heavy. So khayrun, khayrun, correct? And when I stop, and now it's a tricky. In case I stop, then this ra has a sukoon, correct?
Yeah.
So now this ra has a sukoon. It's heavy or light. I don't know. Check the previous. The previous is ya, and this ya has a
It,
sukoon. So this ya makes the ra light, not heavy.
higher. So it will be higher.
No, not خير.
Higher.
خير.
Higher.
Yes, like this.
Higher. Higher.
خير.
Yeah.
R.
Higher.
Light. Okay? Try to smile. Don't forget empty mouth.
Yeah.
خير. Don't get back to check the previous haraka. No, you need to test this
Yeah.
letter
Yeah.
first. If it's yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Another one. The word masir. Masirun. If we continue, it's heavy. If we stop, huh, it has a sukoon. The previous letter is ya with a sukoon, right? Yeah, mad, ya with a sukoon. So this ra is light. Why this ra is light? Because of the ya, not because of this kasra. No, you don't need to get back to the letter before the ya. No, if it's ya and this ya has a sukoon, then this ya makes the ra light. You understand? So masir, and same like qadir. 1 second. Qadir. You understand?
Yeah.
How about
Oh
this
my
one?
God. I miss it too much.
No, don't worry. We will
What?
learn together, inshallah. How about this
Mm.
one? Al wal fajri.
Fajr. والفجر. فجر.
If we stop, when you continue, this ra is light because of the kasra. But when we stop, this ra now has a sukoon. Well, heavy or light, I don't know. It's with a sukoon. Check the previous. The previous is jim, which is not ya. Jim with a sukoon, which is not ya. So if it's not ya, check the previous again. The previous has a fatha. So this fatha makes the ra heavy. You understand?
Yeah.
So this ra is heavy because of the fatha of the jim. Why we had to get back to the fatha of the fa? Why we had to get back to the fatha of the fa? Because jim is not ya. We had to check this one first. This one has sukoon, but not ya. And we agreed if it's not ya, then check back to the previous letter. Remember? Here. We test this x if it's ya with a sukoon, in case with a sukoon, in case it's with a sukoon. If it's ya, then it's light. If it's not ya, any other letter, check back and get the previous haraka. You understand? Which is why. Why for any letter, like x for any letter. I don't care about the letter, I care about the haraka of that letter. Okay?
Mm.
You understand?
You
So
understand?
this ra is heavy in case I stop. So it becomes like this. Well fajr. Then light or heavy ra? Heavy. Then ar.
والفجر.
والفجر. Yeah,
فجر.
والفجر. والفجر. Don't forget the qalqala on this jim. والفجر.
فجر.
Okay.
فجر.
Another one. The word إن الإنسان لفي خسر.
خسر.
In case
خسر.
I stop, no, don't say خسر. Don't do qalqala on the scene. Scene doesn't have a qalqala. Scene has a rakhawa. خس.
Yeah. خو. خو.
خس. Then this ra is heavy or light? You tell me. This ra is heavy or light?
Okay.
When I continue, it's light because of the kasra, right? When I carry on, it's light because of the kasra. But when I stop, heavy or light? When I
I think
stop,
it's
it, be-
heavy
it becomes sukoon. Yes.
because of the sukun for the chin.
No,
Chin.
no, no. This is not. This is seen, and this
Oh,
is
sin.
kha
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a dhamma
Your ha because of the ha. It will
because
be
of the
heavy.
dhamma of the kha, not
Yeah,
the
of the
kha
ha.
itself.
Yeah, yeah,
Not the kha itself, because of this dhamma.
yeah,
Okay.
of the dhamma.
Yeah. When it was sukoon, we check the previous. The previous one, it has a sukoon as well. Which letter? It's seen, which is not ya. So if it's not ya, then it check the previous again. The previous has a dhamma. Then this dhamma makes the ra
Teacher,
heavy.
can we stop here because it's too much?
Okay, we can stop here. So this ra is
Yeah, it's
heavy or
too
light
much.
then?
I think it's heavy.
So it's khusr.
Yeah,
Khusr.
خسر.
Don't do qalqala on the scene. Last example, then you can go. The last
Oh,
example. The
خسر.
word as-sihr. No, you still make qalqala. Khus makes khus. Yeah.
خسر.
Yes, like this. As-sihr. So in case I stop, this ra has a sukoon. As-sihr. Like this. So this ra has a sukoon. The previous letter has a sukoon as well. And it's ha, which is not ya. So if it's not ya, check the previous. The previous has a kasra. So this kasra makes the ra light, right? So it
Yeah.
becomes light in this case. So it's as-sihr. Not as-sihr like khusr. No, as-sihr. smile, empty mouth. Okay?
Okay. Okay, teacher, I have a question.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, what is the difference between these two sentences? قصر and سحر.
You mean in the meaning,
No,
the
for the ra.
rules?
Yeah, the rule of the ra.
Okay. Here, ra has a sukoon, the previous has a
Mm-hmm.
sukoon, the previous has a dhamma. So this dhamma makes the ra heavy.
Oh, this one has a kasra. The third one has a kasra. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But this one is
Yes, yes.
sukoon,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
previous has a kasra. So this
It's a
kasra
kasra.
makes the
Like,
ra light. Yes.
oh, yeah, yeah. I understand now.
So
Teacher,
what?
we're going to stop here because it's too much.
Yeah, we can.